I don't know if you can hear me now. I hope somebody comes on and says, Colonel, we can hear you and everything's fine. I don't have the green screen behind me. I, for the life of me, don't know how that happened. I really don't know how I got that green screen. That was kind of weird, you know. And now having to do this. If there's no sound this time, I've restarted my phone once. I'll restart it again, but I'll tell you what, it's starting to get downright annoying. Now look, nobody's going to come on here now because you're tired of my nonsense of not ever working. And maybe maybe YouTube's doing something to me. Oh, you can hear me now? Wow. They took the hex off of me, I guess. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. And yeah. Well, I'm glad you can hear me. How you doing? Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you. You sent me a message. Oh, you asked me about the motorbikes earlier, right? Which one I think I was out today looking at motorbikes again. Hey, JP. I was just telling Michael I was out looking at motorbikes. I went to the Suzuki dealer today and I was looking at the smaller Suzukis and up to their 150s. And I was looking at the Raider and the Raider Pro. Nice bike, but the handlebars are too low for me, and they're not adjustable. Oh, you watched the fishing trip earlier. Yeah, it was a good day, Michael. Meeting Gino and Dazzle and Leanna was out there, and their mom was out there, and got to meet JP. That was cool. And we even saw Edgar. He was leaving as we were coming in because, we got a James and Karen start. We didn't get a Colonel start, which we did early. We got a James and Karen start, which is, God bless them, Miss Always Late. They're on Filipino Mountain Time, where it's just whenever they feel like it. Yeah, I don't want to say it was Karen because I don't want to get in trouble, but it is what it is. I'm glad you guys can hear me, and so I see one person who's still with me. Who's that? Michael, you still with me, or JP, you still with me? JP. Oh, you bought the Aerox? Okay. I would not have pictured an Aerox for you, JP, but if it fits you, how does it feel when you sit on it? Are the handlebars too close to you? If you feel good on it, that's all that's important. I would have gone with the Honda myself, but because I think the Honda motors are better. Even though I'm driving a Yamaha, I still think the Honda motors are better. Um, and I wanted that particular style of bike that I got. But there's nothing wrong with the Aerox. That's what all the young boys are getting nowadays. You'll fit right in, JP. Okay, the fit was perfect. Hey, that's all that matters. Remember, I told you, sit on them. And I hope you sat on a bunch of different ones and just didn't get the first one that you sat on. But that's up to you, too. You do what you want. Uh, yeah, it's weird, Michael. You're still there, but it says only one person in the chat room, but it doesn't matter, whatever. Uh, I'm sure they make mistakes on here, too. But, yeah, JP is telling me he bought the Aerox. And that's a good-looking little bike. I like the way they look, but when I sat on it, the handlebars are way too close to me. But you know what I sat on today too? I went to a different section of Iloilo that I went on the other side of the highway that I've never gone before, and I saw what's the name of that? But now I'm having a brain cramp. I can't remember. Ducati. I saw a Ducati dealer. I said, well, let me just cruise on over there and see what Ducati's got out nowadays. And are you seeing three? Yeah, I see three now too, Michael. Thank you. And anyway, when I was over at the Ducati dealer outside, they had a brand new Indian Scout sitting. I'm here to tell you, oh my goodness, I was instantly in love with that motorcycle because I'm a Harley man myself. I prefer, I fell in love. I loved my Harley when I had it. Sorry, on the live stream, I'm folding my boxers. Ain't that kind of rude? I just thought about that. I didn't even fold my underwear on the live stream. Oh my goodness gracious. But anyway, uh, yeah, they had an Indian there. They had the Oleans. They changed out the rear shocks, had the Oleans rear shocks on it, and they had a Freedom exhaust that they imported from the U.S. And we were talking there. Of course, they were trying to sell me. That was a demo. I think it's got like 3,000 kilometers on it. They're selling for like 900 some thousand. I was like, man, if I had the money to waste, I had the money to burn, I'd have bought that right then and there. I don't care if it is, the demo model. And I said, well, can you start it up for me? I said, I just want to hear those pipes. I said, just start it for a few seconds. I don't care how long. I just want to hear it because I haven't heard good pipes in a long time. And man, I'm here to tell you, he started that thing up. Man, I got excited. I thought I thought I was listening to my Harley again. And I'm here to tell you, my Harley I had down in Florida, that bad boy was loud. But this Indian today, big old Freedom pipe, like the dragster, man, that thing was loud. I thought it was going to break the windows in the shop. That's how loud it was. And I said, I got to have one of them. But I'm getting too old for that stuff. But I told the guy, I said, I need to drive away from here before I do something stupid. Because honestly, I ain't got the money for it. And I told her, I said, look, I ain't got the money for it. So if I get something, I'm paying cash. And I don't have, I don't have a million pesos laying around just for kicks. So, anyway, I had to drive away just staring at that thing. Hold on one second. Got a buddy of mine coming over here. I might have to end this. Yeah, I don't know. He's asking me something I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So if anybody's interested in an Indian Scout, they have like 3 of them on the showroom floor. 2 on the showroom floor, 1 sitting outside. That was the demo. Here in Iloilo, if you want an Indian Scout for about 1,000,000 pesos, or just over 1,000,000 pesos, or just under 1,000,000 pesos, depending on which one you get, let me know, and I'll tell you where the shop is. And yeah, they're nice looking bikes too. I mean, if you're a Harley person and you're not happy with an Indian, now I know Polaris makes them and all that kind of stuff, but you know what? It's still a nice looking motorcycle. Now, years ago, the downside with the Polaris bikes was that they're great until things start to break. And then when things start to break, the whole bike just breaks down and falls apart. Now, I don't know if they've corrected that or not. I don't even comment on it because I don't know. I just know from before. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Michael, let's go back up. Yeah, Michael says pricey, but probably not practical for Philippine roads. Oh, it'd be just fine on the Philippine roads, but it's not going to do you good up in the mountains and in the mud. But on the roads, ain't nothing wrong with riding an Indian or riding a big bike on these roads. And in all actuality, those big fat tires on that Indian might do well on some of the potholes and stuff. But, it's just like riding any other bike. You got to be careful. So, hold on, I got a phone call coming in. Well, folks, I'm going to have to end this early. I'm sorry, I thought I could do this, but I got a visitor coming in here and he's lost, so I'm going to have to get off here. I apologize. Let me go down here real quick. Anna Jessica Taylor's, hello, how are you? Some girl charge extra. What? Oh, for the thanks, JP. That's hilarious. Let me get down here. Just sold my Honda Fury after 390. Wow. Okay. I don't have a wife, and you know that, Jen. Nice try. Yeah, okay. I used to be a bodybuilder, but not anymore. And you're funny because I'm just fat now. Let's see. In a way, I've seen any KTM dealers not around here, but that's because I haven't looked. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta take care of this guy out here. Hold on a second. All right.